Today, I'm gonna surprise a rickshaw driver with 100,000 rupees. He doesn't know yet, but I'm about to gift him 100,000 rupees. Itte rok lo. You can stop here. But first, let me tell you his story. We were driving through a bazaar in Ludhiana, Punjab, when we spotted this one rickshaw driver. This is Jeet Singh, an almost 80-year-old father of 5 and grandfather. And he spends his days pushing a manual rickshaw just to get by. He's like 80 years old and he's pushing a rickshaw. He's like one of the sweetest, humble guys I've seen in my life. Within a minute of meeting him, we could feel it. The way he spoke, the way he smiled, you could just tell. He was generally a kind person. Seeing him do work like that at his age, it didn't sit right with us. So we knew we had to do something. We told him to just wait up for us and we're going to spend the day with him. We told him that we want to just interview him and see how his life is and just like, see what he's about. And he's just waiting for us right here. Hold up. But don't go anywhere because we're about to gift him 100,000 rupees. We asked him to give us a tour of the bazaar and told him we'd pay his normal rate, just $1 or $2. But what he didn't know is that we were about to give him more than he'd make in a year.
The
reality is, almost nobody uses manual rickshaws anymore. Everywhere you look is e-rickshaws now. Faster, easier, less physical. But he's still out here pulling it by hand. And in that moment, we realized something. If he's still doing this at his age, it's not because he wants to. It's because he has to.
कदे मुश्किल नहीं होता जिमें वड्डी उम्र ना मैनुअली चलाना
बेटा मुश्किल तो थाने पता बंदा खींचना बस मुश्किल तो होता ही है.
Yeah. At 75 years old, he's out here every single day, dropping people off one ride at a time, pulling all that weight with his own body in 40-degree heat under the sun all day. And you can just imagine the toll that it takes on him. But he keeps going just to make sure his family has something to eat.
So the family
family
After raising all his kids, it was just him and his wife now, trying to get by together.
मियाँ बीबी है गए हैं बस रोटी का गुजारा बना रहे हैं रोटी खा रहे हैं रिक्शे तो लगता नहीं पहुँचते साढ़े जितने आप खड़े हैं ना ये तो कुछ नहीं से होगा.
For almost 70 years, he's been out here in the same market, putting his body through this every day.
चार के दुकाना होंदियां सी ते साढ़े बस से जब साढ़े से लगे होंदा सी.
And after all those years, he's still working just to make sure there's food on the table for him and his wife. He doesn't even own the rickshaw. He has to rent it every day. And before he even starts working, he rides nearly 10 miles on a bicycle just to get to the market. And then his day begins. Even with a life this difficult, he still thanks God every day just for giving him the strength to work. He only makes around 200 to 300 rupees a day. That's around $2 to $3 US. And when you really think about it, it's almost impossible to survive on that. Even if you worked every single day for a year, it would barely come out to around 100,000 rupees. So we were really about to give him what he would have made in a year.
Like he also earns like 200 300 rupees
a day?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, a maximum a day.
And how does he survive off that?
ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਕੀ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਸੂਬ ਕੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਫਿਰ ਇਕੱਲੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੀ ਹੋ ਕਮਾਉਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਘਰੇ 200-300 ਸਰ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਫਿਰ.
He told us him and his family do everything they can just to make ends meet. But even then, he still has to come out here and work just to eat. And you can see it. It's really starting to take a toll on his body.
ਸਰੀਰ ਸਾਥ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਕਈ ਵਾਰ ਫਿਰ.
He's been in the rickshaw business for years, driving all types of people, day in and day out.
मेरे काम का जिंदगी च बहुत कीते ने काम वाली गल नहीं कोई भी. टांगा असली चलाया टांगा जानते हो पुत्र जी
like a bullock cart like ਘੋੜੇ ਵਾਲਾ ਟਾਂਗਾ
ਉਹ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਚਲਾਇਆ ਫਿਰ ਸਕੂਲ ਦੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਟਾਂਗੇ ਤੇ ਢੋਏ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ ਕੰਮ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਚ ਬਥੇਰੇ ਕੀਤੇ, ਕੰਮ ਵਾਲੀ ਕੋਈ ਕਮੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ।
Because he had to work from such a young age, he never got the chance to go to school.
ਕਿੰਨਾ ਪੜ੍ਹੇ ਹੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ?
ਪੜ੍ਹਿਆ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੇਟਾ, ਬੁੱਢਾ ਸ਼ਾਪ।
And when you really look at it, people living the simplest lives are often the most content, even without all the things that we have.
ਖੁਸ਼ ਪੁੱਤਰ ਜੀ, ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਧੀ ਪੁੱਤਰ ਐਸਾ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਵੇ ਨਾ ਖੁਸ਼ ਵਾਲਾ, ਫਿਰ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹੀ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ।
He told us he's always been this way. Even when he was younger, alongside his work, he would take care of the animals at home, and that's what gave him a sense of fulfillment.
ਮਾੜਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇ ਪੁੱਤਰ ਜੀ ਮਾੜਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਆਉਂਦਾ, ਉਸ ਵਕਤ ਮਾਲਕ ਨੇ ਸਾਥ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ, ਤੇ ਮਾਲਕ ਤੋਂ ਬਗੈਰ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਸਾਥ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੱਤਾ।
One of the biggest turning points in his life was the partition of the 1940s. He had to leave his home in what is now Pakistan and start over from nothing. And like so many Punjabis at that time, it forced him into survival mode.
ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨ ਦਾ ਹਿੰਦੁਸਤਾਨ ਬਣਿਆ ਨਾ,
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਹਾਂ।
ਉਦੋਂ ਗਰੀਬੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈ ਸੀ, ਉਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਬਜ਼ੁਰਗਾਂ ਨੇ ਵੱਡਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਕੋਈ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਨਹੀਂ, ਉਹ ਬਸ ਗਰੀਬੀ ਤਬਕਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਏਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਨਿਕਲ ਗਈ। ਮਰਨਾ ਕੀ ਤੇ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਕੀ ਸੀ, ਬਸ ਉਹ ਫਿਰ ਇਹੀ ਆ ਰਿਕਸ਼ੇ ਚੱਲ ਪਏ, ਬਾਪ ਜੀ ਵੀ ਰਿਕਸ਼ਾ ਚਲਾਉਂਦਾ ਰਿਹਾ, ਆਪਾਂ ਵੀ ਹੁਣ ਰਿਕਸ਼ੇ ਤੇ ਹੀ ਰਿਕਸ਼ਾ ਚਲਾ ਰਹੇ।
Baba Ji even asked us to try the rickshaw, insisting that we feel what it's like ourselves. The only thing was, at his age, he could barely pedal. I feel bad right now sitting on this, fam. I don't know if we can do this shit, And even though I said I'd walk, he insisted and didn't let me get off.
ਨਾ ਬੈਠੋ ਪੁੱਤਰ।
And after seeing all that, we knew we had to help him.
ਕਿੰਨਾ ਖਰਚਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੱਸੋ ਫਿਰ?
ਪੁੱਤਰ ਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪੇ ਦੇ ਕਾਕਾ ਮੈਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਆ ਕਰ ਆਜੇ ਪੁੱਤਰ।
ਏਟੀਐਮ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਦੱਸੋ ਮਾੜਾ, ਫਿਰ ਕੈਸ਼ ਕਢਾ ਲਿਆ।
We asked him how much we owed him, and he just said whatever you're able to give. And in that moment, we knew we had to come back and surprise him. I feel so bad for this Baba. Poor guy, bro. He's like 75.
Yeah? Huh? Yeah.
He pushes the rickshaw manually by himself. His family's all gone. He travels so far every day to do this. When I saw him out, I wanted to help him, fam. So while he was waiting, we hit the ATM and withdrew 100,000 rupees, ready to go. And it was finally the moment to change his life. After watching him work from the beginning of the day till now, we saw how much pain he's really going through, especially at his age. And after talking to him, we could tell what kind of person he was. We knew this money wouldn't change his life forever, but whatever we gave him, we just hoped it could make things a little easier. This was honestly one of the most wholesome moments I've had in my life, and his reaction was priceless. So Dilliya ji, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੁਣ relax ਕਰੋ, ਆਪਦੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਤੁਸੀਂ enjoy ਕਰੋ, ਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਬਾਪੂ ਵਰਗੇ ਆ ਸੱਚੀ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਸ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਖੁਸ਼ ਰਹੋ, ਸੇਫ ਰਹੋ, ਹਨਾ, ਤੇ ਇਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਆ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਹੁਣ ਸੇਫ ਰੱਖ ਲਓ, ਹਨਾ। ਹਾਂਜੀ ਬਾਪੂ ਜੀ, ਸੱਚੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇੰਨਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਸਟੋਰੀ, ਸੱਚੀ ਉਮੀਦ ਆ, ਹਨਾ, ਤੇ honestly ਖੁਸ਼ ਰਹੋ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ, like it's good. He was so grateful. You could see the tears of joy in his eyes.
ਕੋਈ ਰੋਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਨਾ? ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ। ਬਸ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਆਨੰਦ ਨਾਲ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਜੀਓ, ਆਰਾਮ ਨਾਲ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ? ਨਾ ਰੋਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ, ਨਾ
It's okay. No, it's okay. The relief in his eyes said everything. Finally, a light at the end of the tunnel. ਵਧੀਆ
ਰਹੋ, ਮੈਂ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹਾਂ, ਮੈਂ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੁੱਤਰ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼, ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹਾਂ।
ਬਸ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਘਰੇ ਜਾਓ ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ? ਅੱਜ ਪ੍ਰਸ਼ਾਦਾ ਪਾਣੀ ਛਕੋ ਵਧੀਆ ਸਾਰੇ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਨਾਲ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ? ਮਿਲੋ ਆਪਣੇ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਨਾਲ ਵਧੀਆ ਐਨ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ। ਸੱਚੀ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹਾਂ,
ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰਨੀ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਡਿਜ਼ਰਵ ਕਰਦੇ ਇਸ ਉਮਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਇੰਨਾ, ਹਨਾ।
ਅੱਜ ਉਸ ਭਾਗਾ ਦੇਣਾ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਪੁੱਤਰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਮਿਲੇ ਨੇ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਮੇਰਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਆਦਰ ਮਾਨ ਪਿਆਰ ਸਤਿਕਾਰ ਕੀਤਾ।
ਸੀ ਨਾ, ਰੱਬ ਨੇ ਕੀਤਾ, ਮੈਂ ਕੁਛ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ, ਰੱਬ ਨੇ ਦਿੱਤਾ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰੱਬ ਨੇ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਕੀਤਾ।
ਪੁੱਤਰ ਕਾਹਦੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਸਾਡੇ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰੱਬ ਤੋਂ ਮੇਰਾ ਖੁਦਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਮੇਰਾ ਪੁੱਤਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਨਾ, ਅੱਜ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਮੇਰੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਮਿਲੇ ਨੇ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਮੇਰੇ ਮਾਲਕ ਨੇ ਬਣਾਏ ਨੇ।
Man. Bro, it's just so sweet. Like, I really hope this can help him in his life and make him stop working the labor job and just be able to enjoy. This is what I really love to do, man. I mean this a lot.
ਮਿਹਨਤ ਤੇ ਪੁੱਤਰ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰਨੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ, ਮਿਹਨਤ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਅੱਜ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਮਿਲੇ ਹੋ। ਜੇ ਮੈਂ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰਦਾ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਬਾਦਸ਼ਾਹ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਨੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਮੇਰੇ ਪੁੱਤਰਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਮੇਲ ਮਿਲਾਇਆ।
ਅੱਛਾ ਬਾਪੂ ਜੀ, ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ so much. ਸੱਚੀ
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਘਰੇ ਸੇਫ ਪਹੁੰਚੋ ਹੁਣ
ਆਰਾਮ ਨਾਲ
ਓਕੇ
ਘਰੇ ਜਾਓ ਬਸ
ਆਰਾਮ ਨਾਲ ਘਰੇ ਜਾਓ
This video was only made possible by an anonymous sponsor who gave us the money. We want to thank you so much, and his only message to the world was that even if you can give a little bit, it could mean the world to someone else. So thank you again to our anonymous sponsor. If you guys like this recent content, please consider subscribing and showing love in the comments, and let me know what you guys think. Until next time, I love you guys so much. Thank you.